Yeah. So are we going to go on to the PlayStation 3?
Yeah, that's
so. Yeah, as usual, it's turning into a very long video, but we thought we'd kind of say a nice 20 years birthday to PlayStation, I suppose, in a very long video. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's get on with the PlayStation 3. So again, this one was released in 2006, first in Japan, then in the US, and then eventually it came to us in March 2007 in the EU and obviously the UK. So yeah, the PlayStation 3. For me, I actually have a video of me getting my PlayStation 3. I will not put it on the internet. I am never going to put that video on the internet. Seriously, it's one of the most hilarious videos you will ever see. I think it was my mum was filming me get my PS3 with a video camera. It was genuinely the best video you will ever see, but I'll never put it on the internet because it's just too embarrassing. But it's absolutely brilliant. It sounds like it's amazing probably to people who've not watched it. It's very funny, but it's not amazing, obviously. Like, I don't end up like punching something, but I do get quite excited. But that's what I'm going to say about it. But yeah, obviously the rest of what I'm going to say is obviously the games that we enjoyed a lot on the PlayStation 3. Now I'm going to start off with actually probably the games which I got when I got my PS3, and they were the Simpsons game, which I don't know if you actually played. It wasn't
great.
I thought it was quite good actually. I don't think it was bad, but I think I thought it was. I'd give it like an 8.0 in my personal review. No, but I probably would give it like a 7.5 to an 8. I think it was quite a good game. I wouldn't say it's as good as Hit and Run, but I would say it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's also co-op was that, so I played again with my sister on that as well. With co-op with that, so it was quite good. Another game I got at launch was Little Planet 3, Little Planet on its own, which I'd heard was an incredible game, and I played that for many a year. Little Planet was a great game, and obviously the sequel as well I got in 2011. And then another game I got as well, which was FIFA 08 when it launched as well, and that was the kind of massive span of FIFA games that I got on the PlayStation 3 from FIFA 08 until FIFA 14. So yeah, pretty much. So after that kind of period of FIFA games for like a good 3 years, pretty much, I suddenly came across Uncharted 3 beta in the PlayStation Store one day, and I was like, oh, this looks pretty good. Downloaded it, and from then on, I've probably had the biggest boner over the Uncharted series that anyone has possibly had, apart from Robin, who has like multiple wanks over Uncharted 2 every single day. So, I mean,
true.
I genuinely have pretty much owed. I don't know really, I don't know how to explain it, but I would probably say this channel wouldn't exist if I hadn't have seen that beta on the PlayStation Store on that day. I genuinely think that would have happened, so that's a weird thought to think about. But yeah, Uncharted 3 was a brilliant game, obviously, that I went kind of backwards. I'm currently going through Uncharted 1, I'll admit that now, I've not actually played the full game. About halfway through it at the moment, I'm currently playing it, so I went Uncharted 3, Uncharted 2, which I've played as well, and Uncharted 1, which I'm playing now. I'm having it's okay, Uncharted 1, I wouldn't say I'd probably say it's the weakest out of 3. But it's not a bad game, it's just, I think it's quite repetitive, and going back all the way to 2007, I think it was released.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of annoys me slightly. But, yeah, and obviously the last game I'm going to put on here is, actually no, I've got two, sorry. Burnout Paradise was another one, which I thought was a brilliant game.
Yeah.
Open world driving game, fantastic, loved it. And then the final one obviously was The Last of Us, which is pretty much the last PS3 game I bought. I think it actually is the last PS3 game I bought. Oh no, that's wrong. GTA 5 was the last PS3 game I bought. But GTA and obviously Last of Us, both brilliant games, came out in 2013. And, both brilliant games, and I can't really describe it in any other way than that. Yeah, Callum.
I'm going to explain the story of how I got my PS3. Right.
Go ahead.
Basically, we were at home. I said basically. Lol.
Basically.
I was at home, I sat down, and then my dad had gone out, I think, to like shopping or something. Came back home and said, right, we're throwing out the PS2. I was like, you can't do this to me. And then he literally picked it up in the box, like put it back in the PS2 original box, took it outside, and then like placed it very carefully into the bin outside. And I was like, what's going on then? And then reached into his car and pulled out a PS3, and like, you see, you freaked out, mate. You have no idea. Like, I was bad.
I can imagine.
Then, like, the first game I got for that was the original MotorStorm. and I still have fond memories just driving over the dirt in that, even though it was like extremely hard at points.
I played the demo.
What's your name, Ruben?
Yeah, pretty much. He played the demo of Motorstorm as well. I always wanted to actually buy Motorstorm, but I just never got around to it, I don't think. And I think it was a very, very good-looking game for that time. I remember how incredibly amazing it was when I was playing it. I remember like thinking, Jesus Christ, these graphics are incredible. When I played the demo, I was like, and I remember, I don't know why I'm linking my sister to this all the time, but she seems to be fucking in the videos all the time. But like, as in like, pretty much, if she ever wanted to play a game on the PS3, Motorstorm was her first choice.
Nice.
Yeah, and also another one. I don't know if you ever actually played this, but it is the most ridiculously and most retarded downloadable game there is possibly ever made, and it was called Super Rubber Dub.
Never played it.
Did you never play it?
No.
Jesus, it was so retarded. It uses the 6-axis in the PlayStation 3 controller, the DualShock 3.
Oh God.
And pretty much you had these ducks, and you had to get them into like the plug hole on a map. It was.
What even?
I genuinely search it in Google, and you'll find what I mean. It is the most retarded thing I ever played, and we played the demo. We never actually bought it, but Jesus, it was retarded. It was so retarded. There's no other word to describe it than retarded. But like. It was brilliant. And the final probably thing I'd say about the PS3, this is going on for a fucking long time, I know it is.
Oh well,
who cares? Yeah, the final thing about the PS3 is I originally got the chunky PS3, which was 60 gigabytes and could play PS2 and PS1 games, which was actually one of the main reasons I got that PS3 specifically. And it was very expensive as well, obviously, because it had a Blu-ray player and everything. Unfortunately, that PS3 got doomed to the yellow light of death in about 2010, I think. I'm not actually sure. I probably can't say for sure. But pretty much that got killed off. We actually managed to get it fixed, but then about 3 or 4 weeks later, it ended up dying again. It's basically where there's kind of the solder on the like the circuit boards basically gets melted by the heat that the PS3 is creating, and it basically just melts it, and it just can't turn on. So it dies, and it's that yellow light of death basically signifies a hardware failure.
That happened to me. I was playing the second Motorstorm Pacific Rift, and I was in the middle of a race, and suddenly the PS3 just cut out on me. And I literally spent about half an hour picking the PS3 apart with a screwdriver
to get the disc out.
So I wanted to get my game out.
I had the same problem. I think I
ended up getting a slim one, and I've not had a problem with it for what?
Technically, I've had 3 PS3s,
3 or 4 years.
But yeah, the I had the same problem where my game. Ironically, actually, I was in PlayStation Home when mine cut out, which was. I think it's been shut down now, actually, which is kind of sad because I love that actually. Yeah, and I had a disc in there. I have a feeling it was. Oh, no, actually, it's gone from me. I can't actually remember the game is, but I remember my dad completely ripping the PS3 apart trying to get the disc out. And it was Jesus Christ. But yeah, I actually have I had 3 PS3s. I technically only have 2 now, but I've got the chunky one still, which is in like in my room, which is kind of dead but still on display. And I also got a new PS3, which then ended up having a disc reading problem. It couldn't like read the Blu-ray discs, and then so we had to give that one back, and then. I got a new PS3 basically for free because we took it back within a year and got that, and the PS3 that I got then is still working today, which is 180 or 60 gigabytes. So yeah, pretty much that's the PS3 story. Should we finally move on to the PlayStation 4?
Hang on, I didn't even finish my PS3 story, bro.
I'm very sorry. Go ahead.
Drug addict. So yeah, I did Uncharted, The Last of Us. Like I had World at War, Call of Duty. That was like one of my first online experiences ever, and I absolutely loved it. GTA, GTA 4, GTA 5, still amazing games. Like I will occasionally go back to GTA 5 and just beat the crap out of hookers or drive around in like nice cars.
You seem to like beating the crap out of hookers. It seems to be your favourite phrase.
You have sex with them and steal your money back. It's brilliant. Don't you think that's just genius? Oh god. Right, I think yeah, if I didn't play Uncharted, I wouldn't have met these two bellends I'm now doing a channel with. So yeah. Yeah,
pretty much. Actually, to be fair, I think we've already explained this, but like me and Callum met through Ghost, which is actually quite funny. So yeah, we pretty much just playing Uncharted 3 one day. I was playing with Ghost, and then suddenly this dickhead called Rareboy UK96 came on into the party. I was like, who's this?
Mate, leave it out.
Anyway, let's move on to the PS4. That's the final game console that we're going to talk about. I mean, there is the Vita as well. So, pretty much the PS4. I got it for Christmas last year. I know Callum has a much better story than what I have. I know that full well because I remember this. I remember the Christmas day last year, quite specifically for Callum's reason anyway. But
really?
Yeah, you told us on the day. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
I remember. But basically, I knew I was going to get a PS4. I didn't specifically know. I remember in November thinking, oh yeah, I won't need a PS4. You know what? I probably won't get one until like next 2014 or something. I won't need one. And then suddenly I had the sudden surge to get a PS4. I was like, I've got to get one. I've got to get one. And I remember begging my parents to get one, but just day by day they went, and like I could see like they were getting sold out. Just slowly and surely they were getting all sold out everywhere. Yeah. And for whatever bizarre reason, my mum told me, like in the middle of December or something.
Yeah.
I think it was to save the pain of me having to beg her every single day for it. That my dad had bought one on release day. He'd bought the PlayStation 4 before he'd pre-ordered one, and he'd got it on the release day anyway, and he'd hidden it at his office for pretty much from the November 29th, pretty much until 24th of December. So it was a massive, major operation that my parents tried to hide from me, but pretty much my mum gave in, and eventually I found out it was going to be a Killzone Shadowfall one. That's the one I've still currently got, a Killzone Shadowfall box with a PS4 on it. And yeah, I pretty much opened it on Christmas Day. I knew it was going to be coming. I saved it till last with all the presents I was opening, and yeah, I've never had any problems with it since, really, which is quite surprising. I thought it was going to break or something in the first year, which would be really horrific, but thankfully it's done quite well, touch wood. But the PS4 game-wise, obviously there was Killzone Shadowfall, which is the first game I ever loaded into the PS4. Then I ended up getting Assassin's Creed, which I'd already bought on PlayStation 3, hence why I got it on the PS4 for an upgrade of £10. Other games I've got, recently I got Rayman Legends, obviously Plants vs Zombies came free, I've got Battlefield 4, which I ended up buying in January, I got Infamous Second Son, I'm trying to think of, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, so many games on PlayStation 4 I've currently got, some of them I've not even finished yet, Advanced Warfare story I haven't played yet, fully anyway, Rayman Legends I haven't fully played yet. There's so many games I haven't played, and honestly, the PS4 is going to have a long lifetime yet. And yeah, we're up to current kind of date for me. So yeah, Callum, go ahead.
Yeah, my story.
Yeah.
I was at home and we were sat on the sofa on Christmas Day, and Mum and Dad came out and gave us, like me and my brothers each, like a little present. And I opened them up and they were all PS4 games, but the thing is that two of them were PS3 games, so I thought, right, they've made a mistake and bought PS4 ones, but then they walked out with PS4 and I was just like, right, sick, I'm back into gaming again. So I've got that. All the games that were mentioned by Oscar I've played pretty much. Personally, my game of the year, Velocity 2X.
Jesus.
I'm still considering getting GTA for this gen as well.
I am as well. I'm hoping to see it in as a deal on those 12 deals of Christmas, but I doubt it will happen. Yeah. It's a bit of an awkward silence, but yeah.
My bad.
Are you done there, Callum? Anything else you want to say?
Happy birthday, PlayStation.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, PlayStation. I suppose if Robin was here, he'd say happy birthday. I couldn't do a Russian accent, so
happy birthday.
Yeah, I can't. Go ahead. So yeah, pretty much that's our kind of like whole thoughts on PlayStation throughout the kind of main console. Four. I suddenly got really confused and I thought it was like only three, but there's four.
GG.
4 console generations. So yeah, let us know what you guys have from like your memories of PlayStation over the kind of, well, I suppose 20 years. And let us know what games you really enjoyed over each era. And yeah, we'll hope to see you again next time in this video, in whatever I'm saying, Dutch.
Lel, low you.
Can't speak. Banter.
Great banter.